Hello and welcome back to my Lupus diary. My name is Disha and I'm here to help you guys deal with all your medical issues, as many as I know about chronic illnesses, with my knowledge about them in suffering from chronic illness like lupus, gastroparesis, celiac, uh, hyperthyroidism, osteoporosis, and a lot more uh, to talk about. But before we start with the vlog, if you still have not subscribed to my channel, please do so right away. Also press the bell icon down there so that you get notified every single time I come up with a new vlog. Now let's start. Today's topic, as you can see in the title, is anxiety. Yes, what is anxiety? It is an intensified feeling of excessive behavior changes or excessive worrying and stressing out about day-to-day life, day-to-day things, situations and stuff. Now this anxiety can actually be very bad at times. It can be fatal as well. If you don't think anxiety is something that is not a chronic disorder, no it is not, but anxiety is very fatal at times, because it can it can give you a very impulse heart rate, it can give you sweats, it can cause a lot of stress for your body. Now what causes anxiety? What causes anxiety? The simple answer that I think is that anxiety has a different definition for everybody. The definition I gave you right now was the medical definition of anxiety. But for me, I get anxious when I get overly bloated and I cannot breathe. And it just makes me so anxious. I am like, I scratch my head. I just want to pull my hair off. I just cannot tolerate that. I get so hyper. I get restless. I'm just so restless at times because of that. I get restless when I cannot do a task because I have lupus and I don't have energies then. But I want to do a task. So when I can't do, I get so anxious. I will be like, I am not able to do this. I need to do this. I want to do this, but I can't do it. So when I started getting anxiety, it was not when I got lupus. I got lupus when I was 15. So obviously I was not anxious at that given point of time in life. But there was a point in my life when I was alone. I had lost my both parents. I had just lost my mother a year back, and I had started flaring up again with my disorder. My celiac, I got this diagnosed with celiac and then gastroparesis and everything that was going around. It was so overwhelming. It was so much to deal with. At the same time, I was anxious with the fact that nobody had an answer at times. It used to take 6 months to an year to find out and diagnose that disorder. I was so irritated and restless when I had to go to the doctor that still don't have an answer today. And every day I used to come back home and just be sad that I don't have an answer yet. There were sleepless nights, restless nights because of the anxiety that I had to really figure out what was going on in the body, or the days when I was anxious enough to, think, why am I suffering so much about it? Why is it happening? It is something that's going to kill me tomorrow. It is something which is a very small thing and will be cured. Are there medications for it? Can it be cured? Are there healing processes? Do I have to go through a surgery? And so much to go on. And at one point, I was hopeless that I will have a cure or a diagnosis. But in that restlessness also, when I used to go to my doctors, I was I was never able to get angry on them, because I knew for a fact that they are trying their level best to help me out. They are doing everything possible uh, in medical science to really help me out and relieve me from the pain. But they also took time, and that always gives anxiety to any chronic illness patients, I may say so. Now, how did I deal with it? Because I don't stay that anxious now. I am very calm compared to what I was at that given point of time. Yes, I do agree. I still get anxious mostly when I'm vlogging. I don't know why, but I get anxious while I vlog. So that is also a point. I guess restless if I don't vlog right, if I don't speak right, because I really want to talk to you guys. I really want to connect with you all on a very regular basis. When I'm not feeling well and I can't blog, I still get anxious. So, anxiety is very different for everybody. A patient can get anxious because of the pain. A patient can get anxious because of the this ability to do certain tasks that they used to before. You can get anxious because of the pandemic that is going on if you are a normal person and not a patient. Yes, even the pandemic has made so many people go anxious, and anxiety has now become a disorder that has a home in every home. Anxiety is there present in every home now, because nobody knows what tomorrow holds for them, and any situation of which we are oblivious of is going to make us anxious. And that is what I learned with the experience that I have hold with suffering chronic illnesses for almost 2 decades now. Chronic illnesses are overwhelming, chronic illnesses are stressful. What anxiety can do is just worsen them. What it can do is it can cause more health troubles, because at times when you're very anxious, there's a difference between anxiety and depression. In depression, you are just going to be sad for a prolonged period of time. In anxiety, you're going to react because you're hyper, you're restless, you are just blank, you blank out at times, your mind is just shut, you have got no thoughts, no positive, no negative, or else you are just going to have so many thoughts and so much that keeps coming that you can't even sleep. Just you can't just shut your brains and go off to sleep. That is also anxiety. I have dealt with every form of anxiety. I have seen a blank brain, a blank out situation. I have seen restless mind. I still have restless mind all the time. All every alternate night I can't sleep because I am restless thinking about tomorrow. I'll be restless thinking of small little things. I don't have to anxiety doesn't need to be really very big issue. Sometimes I used to get restless when I wasn't able to eat. This is just the example. Once it happened that I wasn't able to eat, but my we have LPG cylinders over here, right? So gas line, my gas line was not working. Though I don't have to cook because I was not able to eat at that time, and my gas line was not working, I was so anxious that I called. It was 10 p.m. and I called almost 5 to 8 friends that you know what, you get a technician, you get something sorted, you do whatever you want to, guys, but just get this this gas line working right now, because you know what will happen if that Don't have the gas line working tomorrow morning. What will happen if I don't have gas in the house? What will happen if I can't cook tomorrow? Though I don't have to, because I know I can't eat. But that is what anxiety is. That is when, that is when your mind plays with a lot of thoughts and makes you so hyper. There were points with gastroparesis when I used to feel so bloated, and I'm not proud of what I did, but even my doctors don't know about this, because I know it is nothing right that I did. I think only one of my doctors know, because he knows everything. But apart from that, nobody knows about this. And that is that when my gastroparesis was at peak and it was just diagnosed, and I was very restless and very sick and was not feeling well at all, I used to scratch myself. I used to literally scratch myself off. And I never told anybody about this. This is the way I dealt with it. With time, obviously, I got to deal with it better. How I deal with it? I couldn't do it myself. I couldn't do it alone. I needed help, and that was my husband. He came as a friend, and the way he helped me was by diverting me. Secondly, it told me and taught me few things that really work when you are anxious. One is just breathe. Just breathe out your problems. So just breathe it out. See, even Oreo does that, and that does that right. So if you can hear that right now, he is also breathing with us. But if you can really do it, whenever you get anxious, and if you have any troubles, financial troubles, physical troubles, mental troubles, uh, relationship issues, whatever is giving you anxiety, newspaper wala not coming is giving you anxiety, that is also a part of anxiety. But whatever it is, just breathe it out. And then say to yourself, now what? What next? What can we do? How can we make this situation work better? How can we make this more interesting in life, and how can we cope up with this situation? That is what we have to learn, right? Everybody has to learn that, but that is what we have to tell our brains very much intentionally, that relax and let us focus on the situation and to get a result for it, and how we can proceed. This is what you have to do intentionally. So just breathe for the first thing. Now, to avoid anxiety and avoid situations to get anxious, first and foremost, as I always tell you guys, and I have always told you about this, no negative people in your life. You do not need any negativity in your life or around you. Anybody who is giving you stress, tata, remove. Any person who is giving you negative vibe, discouraging you, or making you feel bad about yourself, just say goodbye. And yeah, it is not easy to cut off, but trust me, once you do, the breathing is going to be much more purer and easier for you. Life is going to be better. Second thing, start reading. Read more. Maybe reading will help you. Cooking helps if you like to cook or bake. These are the things you can do to avoid overthinking or overstressing and worrying about things. Diversion. So you can do that. You can literally write if you like writing. You can write poems. You can do just storytellings, and whatever you like, you can do. There are adult coloring books. and they are the best stress busters, guys. So if you can do that, just get some pencils, colors, and a book of coloring, and just color whenever you feel stressed out of there are so many thoughts around. Start coloring. These are few things you can do to avoid anxiety. And remember, there are thousand phases of anxiety. You can have any of them. There are so many causes that can cause anxiety. But what you have to do is you have to relax, because it can create muscle tension, it can create fatigue, it can create a lot of problems for your body and health also. And with all the chronic illnesses you are suffering, I do not think you need any further disorders or any further pain in your body or more fatigue to deal with. So just relax, and whenever you think of something and you are not feeling okay, get online, watch my vlogs, you will be happy. See, I promise, if you are sad, just go online, watch my vlogs. That will make you happy also. Just kidding, guys. uh, to end the vlog, I would just like to quote something I heard Priyanka Chopra say once, that remember, at no given point of time will you be able to make every single person happy. There will be, and guys, that is true, there will be somebody who will not be happy with you or with what your decisions are or what your actions are. Just be happy for yourself. You are answerable to yourself. So be that. Just do something that makes you happy. Be what makes you happy. Just focus on yourself. For now, this is it. This is Disha signing off. I hope you guys like this vlog. And if you do, please press a like button down there. It will give me a lot of motivation. Thank you guys. Bye bye.